Yeah, so hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, how have you been, and how about your morning and afternoon? How is going on?
Everything is going so smooth, but nowadays I don't feel
Hmm.
interested because my son he goes to his village with his dad, and now I'm just waiting for the person that how can I interact with more and more so that I can time pass at all, do it.
Okay, so you
So that's
just,
why I message you.
yeah, you can practice your English. You can take session with a YouTuber, and this is a better way to spend your day. You can
Hmm.
invest, you can learn
Yes,
something like, yeah, okay. So, I think you are only making vlog all of time, right?
I am. I am making vlogs,
Solo video.
conversations videos, some of the solo videos. I am
I
making
think
all.
most of them are solo video. I watched your video. So recently, I think you started interacting with the people for uploading and
Actually,
conversation.
tomorrow there is one of girl, Pooja. She added me in few groups.
Okay, okay.
So now I get to know. Okay, now there are lots of YouTubers there, and now can message
Yeah.
them, and they can approach.
There are
I
many
can approach them.
advantages, there are many advantages. If you like many people, many learner, they are very like getting difficulty while finding YouTuber to have a
Hmm.
podcast with them. When you start creating any group, like if we know the any group, so we can just simply message them and we get. So this is very easy task. We don't need to worry. Yeah, so yeah, like we are connecting, even though like these days we are like all YouTuber are not emailing lots of people. Earlier,
Hmm.
even I had
Yes.
to find it. How can I find new people and converse with them daily? But when I got this group, I do not need. I just need to message,
Hmm.
and then we can get many people in a day. Like, yeah, that's really
Yes.
breeze for everyone. So whenever I get,
Hmm.
YouTubers, even I would love to, uh, I think add them in that group. So me and Pooja, and there are
Yes.
2 3 people are admin, so they can add. So they
Yes.
are very preferable. Hmm. Okay, so first,
Pooja added me yesterday.
yeah, first question it comes to my mind. So when did you start your YouTube channel?
Actually, I started my YouTube channel 2 years back, but
Hmm.
consistently I'm not active in that. After that, you know what happened? I started job also. So during my 8 months of job, I never post anything special. Like continuously, I'm not working on my channel. After now, I quit my job. Then I thought, what should I do now? So now I thought, why should I not come back to the YouTube channel again and I work on
Yeah,
my English because in
yeah,
future,
that's perfect.
you can do anything.
Hmm. If you are getting
Hmm.
time, and I think you have a lot of time, so you can spend your time with the English, you can learn something and you can upload. Over time, you can get achievement. Maybe your hard work, it is going to pay off. Keep working on it.
Let's
Right.
see. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And yeah, like there are many we are learning in this era. Everyone is speaking in English and they are speaking very effortlessly. Even we are amazed by looking, those girls who comes from village, and they are all are speaking very well. So, they
yes.
are working very hard on this journey. Okay, coming back to main topic, I think I have to forgot, and we both are forgetting to introduce ourselves. So first, could you introduce yourself for audience in a nutshell?
Yes. So my full name is Neetu Singh Hagel. I belongs to Madhya Pradesh, but currently I live in Delhi because my husband is working here. In my education, I have completed graduation from Delhi University.
Hmm.
My hobbies are traveling. I love to play with my kids, do planting, love music, listen to music, love dancing. And these days I'm working on the communication skill because in future, God knows that what I will do, what I will have a chance to do. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's all I'm doing these days,
Yeah.
and these are my introduction.
Yeah, you expressed very well, and yeah, sounds great. So let me introduce myself. So I'm Sushmita Rao and I'm from UP, especially district Gazipur area. Talking about my qualification, my education, so I have done my bachelor's in science, BSc, and currently I'm just working on my communication skill to upgrade my level. And as for my hobbies, so I love reading books and watching English movie. And these days, I'm completely to interacting with the people, into it people to have a conversation with them. And I'm just working on my YouTube. And these all are my hobby. And yeah, in future, I really want to be a YouTuber and a kind of fluent speaker. So these all are my goals. Yes. So this all for my introduction part.
So what are you doing in your education field? Like you said, now you said you did BSc. After that, what are you thinking that in
Okay.
education, where did you want to go?
So I'm
Where do
not,
you want to go?
at the moment, I'm not wondering about to taking admission in post graduation because for me, like it's a village and I'm not getting any opportunity. Like I don't want to do these courses which people are preferring these days, like be it BTC, and it's not my cup of tea. I'm not into it completely. So I changed my mind. And then at the time when I had done my graduation, when I had done, so that moment I was very flustered and confused. So I wanted to go in IT sector, but I couldn't go due to some reason. And I wanted to do it here, but I'm not able to find any great quality of and college here. So I decided to work on my English because that moment I just started, and then I realized, okay, I started my YouTube channel. I can make money. I can be a trainer in my future. I can teach, student. So I just wanted to earn money,
Mhm.
and I want to
Oh,
be kind of YouTuber. So by the time I feel like, okay, I can do something better on YouTube,
hmm.
and I can expand my knowledge as well. I can, be a trainer. I can teach people one-on-one classes. So this is a very preferable for me, and I'm very into it. So why should I not try to work on it? So I'm not
Hmm.
thinking about post graduation, but I can do if I want in the future. If I feel that, okay, it would be needed for me, so then I will go for it. But I'm not into it, science background and math background. I just want to work in IT sector and English. These subjects are very favorite for me, and I like it. Only two, English and computer. So I'm into it, but right now I'm completely focusing on my English skill. So yeah, I'm completely passionate about it. So I can see the result of it. So I thought, okay, let's do it.
So these days, are you working on your accent?
Yeah, I'm working on my communication skill, each and everything. And yeah, this is
Yeah,
satisfying for me. I do not have any regretment because many people, they start crying over spilled the milk, but up to a point, they feel they are confused. That's why they are not satisfied. But talking about myself, so I'm clear what I'm doing and what kind of goal I had. So yeah, yeah.
clarity is more important.
Hmm.
You should clear on about your goals. If you understand that this is not my path, so just take turn, and after that you can do whatever you want in your life, right?
At some
Earning is
point,
most important.
everyone is realizing
Hmm.
what they want to do in their life, right? But
Hmm.
most of people, they don't get it, what they want to do and what their desire and what they want to become. So it's very difficult
Hmm.
to aware what do you want and what kind of person you are, and why are you doing. They are getting confused and they are not able to clear their thoughts. So these things are very disturbing for people. They always get confused. But up to a point,
But
like
the
at some
age,
point, we can understand what we want. Maybe it would be late or it would be early, right? It depends on
hmm.
the
but the
maturity.
age of
Hmm.
but the age of this, you get to know that where you have to go. That is very like grateful for you right now,
Yeah,
because of the yeah, sometimes it's happened when your time has passed and after that you realize, okay, at the age of this, I can do that. But, it's happened so many times because when I was in college, I was thinking too much things, but, I was in the mood of hurry and nobody's here to guide me. So that's after that I got married. So I don't have that much, like, uh, uh, how can I say, nobody guides me. And after that I got married. So there is nobody for me to make me understand, okay, what is good, what is bad. And now I get to know, okay, in that time I can do so many things, but I never did it. So now I'm thinking, now it's not too much late. You can start your journey now also.
yeah.
So yeah, this is all I'm thinking in my mind also.
Yeah, like once you mature, you start getting, and everything is,
Hmm.
it would be clear in your mind what I wanted to do and what I was doing that moment. I was just completely, goofing around. There was no way. I was just
Mhm.
confused, and I was not doing for my things, right? So it happened with many people. Okay, so let's put it
Hmm.
aside. I have some question for you. So, do you think which scenario we can, if we want to learn English and if we want to become a fluent speaker? So, what do you think? Like, what kind of major things we should do? Like, we need to do. We need to put in our effort. Then we can make fluent ourselves. It should be talking with ourselves and recording our video, or just go with your daily routine. So, what do you think? Like, which area we can do, and up to a point, it will be upgraded. So, do you think that talking about our daily routine and working on it, it can make us to fluent, be fluent speaker? Where should we
If you
start?
can see,
Hmm.
Mhm. If you really want to start your English spoken journey and you don't have environment or you don't have partners, so it would be better that you can start talking by yourself.
Hmm.
You can recall your daily routine, you can talk about anything. And now we have social media, guys. So why are you waiting? If you are enough, you think that now I can speak with myself confidently. So it's a high time to update yourself and try to develop, try to take second step. Now you can do audio practice. Then shifted yourself as another chance. Video call. After that, try to update yourself. And so these things I did with myself to improve my fluency.
Yeah, I agree with
Till
you.
now, I'm working.
Yeah, like just talking about beginners, so they don't know which area it would be super for them. But for us, like we know our journey, how we started our journey, right? So in our beginning days, so like the same thing we were doing, we were practicing in front of mirror and recording a video, and talking about our daily routine. So
Hmm.
these things were very helpful. Even I was not good at daily routine that moment when I started. So it was just a
Hmm.
beginning day. I just embarked on my journey. So I felt okay, if you are not good at your daily routine and you are not capable, how to describe it in a detail? So how could you consider yourself
Hmm.
you can go for specific topic? First, you need to work on basic thing. Right. I'm not
Hmm.
talking about grammar. Like grammar should be maintained, like tenses. It's really important. Learn about tenses. It's really important parts of speech and noun pronoun. These are things are very crucial to get to know how. If you are not aware, so how you are going to use in your further communication and further podcast. It would be frustrating for you, and you will not be able to get it. So it should be clear.
But Smita, here I would say one thing that I never touched till now for the grammar portion. Never. For my 2 years history, I just touch only speaking part or listening part. Two things I'm working on. I just take one book also from the Misho and I'm reading. Sometimes I feel when I get something like I want to read something. At that time I was touching to the reading portion. Otherwise, two things is more important: speaking or
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you
For
on
me,
that.
this is matter.
Yeah, I agree. Many learner
Hmm.
what they do, like listening and speaking. These things are very
Yeah.
important. Many I
Hmm.
think learner what they do after learning this language, after getting fluency, they are going to learn grammar. You know, up to a point we
Yes.
feel
After that.
okay after listening you, like whatever you are speaking, maybe you are breaking the sentences, you are not making
Hmm.
it correct way. So after
Hmm.
maybe 1 year and I think some months later, you feel okay, I need to practice with ChatGPT. When you start practicing with ChatGPT, so you can get where you were making mistake, and ChatGPT will refine your words and sentences. And you can go with the reading part, you can watch a video, and many people, they are not learning about grammar, but they are watching English video, so they are observing how they
Hmm.
frame their sentences. And if they are
Hmm.
watching with attentively, so make sure that they can do that, they can learn and they can understand by listening, right? But talking
Hmm.
about written, so it should be disturbing for them. Yeah, but
Hmm.
they can speak very well effortlessly. But for speaker, if they want to go any sector and they have to work on writing, so they have to work a lot on their writing and on the
Yes.
grammar portion. So these things are very crucial. We
First,
have to aware that
first
what
thing,
do we want to do.
I think that your grammar, I think you're like you should know about past, present, future. If you really want to start your spoken journey, because
These
three
things
things you
are.
have to work more: past, present, and future. If here you will say that noun, pronoun, adjective, so many things will come, and then you will start
Hmm.
like you like ulaj jaoge. Okay, you will think about it, like how to start it. So first, if you really want to start, so go and start your speaking practice. When you
Yeah,
will get to know, okay, now in which area I have to work on, and now I did not touch grammar portion, but in future I'm thinking how to use word, how to use word. I'm thinking, but not now, because now I have to become that much. Uh, I have to speak that much.
you are
So that's why
capable
I'm
right
waiting for
now,
that.
so you can do, because earlier in our initial phase we were struggling hard, and still sometimes we are getting confused when we start using past form like past perfect, past simple. These are very
Hmm.
disturbing, still. I know, like talking about in writing, so I am very better, I'm good at the writing part. But when you start speaking, when you start involving those portion past perfect and past simple, so it becomes very hard. You start thinking, okay, what would be right, but in a speaking term you can use them, right? But some
Hmm.
specific rule here we have to notice, but you are not going to give exam, you are not going to for interview, and they are not going to judge your portion of, like your frame, like your sentence formation. They are not going to kill you. So speak free, I think. Feel free. We do not need to take a
Hmm.
stress,
Right.
right? Hmm. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so do you have any question?
Hmm. Like I just see your you are working on your accent, and I'm also thinking
No,
to
no, I'm
work on
not
my accent
working on
also.
my accent. I'm just, no, I just want to be fluent speaker. And yeah, in my perspective, like if you are good at speaking, so your accent, it should be, I think it would be activated up to a point, and you do not need to, I think, copy to other accent. I
Yes.
don't like that much talking about like working on my accent, but it happens when you start watching any podcast and American podcast.
It's
So I
automatic.
think it happens. It's affecting. Many people are saying, I think
Hmm.
2 3 days ago when I took one session with the one girl, and she was saying that, are you working on accent? So I said no, and because I'm not working, yeah, I'm practicing with the tongue twister, and I'm following one English channel. I think it's a podcast and it's American. So it happens when you start watching any podcast for a long time. So your words and the way you are talking,
Automatic.
it should, like, it happens, and it changes automatically, naturally. So on and off, I feel
Hmm.
it happens with me sometime, and it feels that
Hmm.
I'm working, but I'm not working. It happens only one thing, tongue twister. I'm doing it every day with my friend, and reading story, which we do every day. It's my routine. And yeah, like watching that podcast again and again, that makes me fluent, I feel. Earlier, it was not easy for me to understand each and every scenario and sentence, because it's really advanced. If you are a beginner, so I can't
Hmm.
suggest like beginner to watch that podcast. You will get
Hmm.
frustrated somewhere. But yeah, if you want to apply, if you want to be perfect, so you have to go, right?
But I love my Indian accent.
Yeah,
I love my Indian.
I
Yes.
like, like
I,
it doesn't matter you are working on accent or not. I think it depends on you, and it's your thing, you know. If you
yes.
are
It's your choice.
interested, so you can go, and maybe you have to move to other city and you are working, so it's another thing. But we do not need to go
Hmm.
anywhere, so we can speak, and it happens when you start watching American podcast and British, so it happens, right?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
are also
It's happening.
affected by them, and you start using their accent. Sometime it feels. Hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, like when you start watching them their video regularly, so the way they put their
It's
sentences and their words, it happens. You also start
mm-hmm.
pronouncing. So every time whenever
Hmm.
I watch their videos, so I work on pronunciation. I focus on their pronunciation, American pronunciation. This is very difficult
Hmm.
to pronounce any word.
Yes.
Sometimes we can't get it. It takes time, maybe for eternity, but we are doing it because we do not want to mispronounce any word. Earlier, I was I was mispronouncing a lot of word, but after watching that video, I was focusing each and every part. Maybe if I'm going to get any word, so if I feel okay, I'm not pronouncing it very well, so I have to focus. It happens, when you mispronounce any word, so your mind says that okay, it's not a correct, you should have to
Hmm.
figure it
Yeah.
out. Then you will be able to get, and you might be able to speak with a correction. So then it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my next question, it's just running in my mind. So what's your strategy you are following to learn this language?
See, nowadays I am not following any strategies. Whenever I have a time, then I can start learning this language because I have a son and he is 3 years old. So in April or May or June, he will start going to his school. And after that, I thought that fully I will work on my English because when you become a mother, so you're 24/7. You have to be busy in your with your kids or in your house. So now that's all I have in my mind. When my baby will start go, then I will work on it. Grammar, everything I will touch it, but slowly, slowly I will take touch all the things.
Yes. Like, whenever you are getting the opportunity, so just try to, invest in a good
Hmm.
way. If you want to do something, and you shouldn't waste unnecessarily, because we are not going to get the chance. Maybe I think after 2 3 year you will be get tied up with your work, and you are not going to get the chance like today. So why
Hmm.
we should take advantage of
Yes,
it.
wish.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so do you like, are you also trying to connect with a YouTuber daily?
Now I will start my English spoken journey again from the starting point. Now I'll message them, they will message me. So that's how I'll try my best and so that I can speak more and more so that I can work on my speaking.
Yeah, you should.
Because practice is the main.
Yeah, like
The more you
connecting
will
with the
practice,
people, interact with the people daily, you are going to feel yourself that you are very confident when
hmm,
you start connecting, and this is the best way, I can say. Earlier I was very introvert. I was not able to hold my conversation, and my body gesture and my eye contact and my hand gesture was not good. I think I started
hmm,
7 months ago, video conversation, talking about only video conversation. That moment, I was very, I was looking like a very serious, strict, but they don't know I was very nervous. I was very
yeah,
nervous. Sometimes it happened, like by appearance, people they get you wrong. Maybe she is very strict,
hmm,
but no, this is not the truth. She is very nervous. You don't know. Many people they can't show their expression, and by their expression
yeah,
they judge wrong.
hmm,
Right?
right.
It happened. Okay, so I think I spoke a lot. So do you have any questions that you can ask?
So these days, are you doing like, are you taking some tuition classes or at your home you are doing your
No,
English
I
spoken
have done
classes?
already my computer classes. Like that basic knowledge I have done. Like ADC I have done, and earlier I was. I think I went to admission. I went to take for admission. I think for typing. So I didn't need. I was just free. I think in 2024. So I was very confused. So I thought, okay, why should I not try to take admission in computer classes or English classes? So I took, but there was any classes going on. It was just depended on grammar. So my teacher said to
Hmm.
me, "Yeah, I know that you are here to speak in English, but they are no. It's a village, and it's really difficult and taxing to find student who speaks in English. So in village you can't find it. So they suggested me start practicing to yourself in front of camera, in front of mirror. So I started doing it, and nowadays I'm completely focused on my reading, writing, and watching this podcast and connecting with the people. Even I have
Mhm.
a lot of friends, so I talk to them on audio and video call. So my days are very, yeah, busy, and I'm very occupied with my day because handling each and every people, it's not easy for me because they all are my friend and we have been together for 1 year. So it's really important for me to give them time, and we all
Yes, I
are grown
understand.
together in this journey. We all are learned English together, and we were struggling very hard when we started. We were not good at talking about daily routine and everything, but day by day it improved a lot due to practice, daily conversation.
So your all friends are in the same field in the English spoken journey,
Yeah, they
or
all
they all are in
from my
another field?
village and not from my college and school. They all are from CV. I met
Hmm.
them from CV, and yeah, three friends I collected, and still we are here and we are in touch. And talking about one of my friends, so she is also YouTuber like us. She's making vlog, Pooja Singh, as you know. So
Okay,
we
she's
have
from
been practicing
she's
for many months. I think 7, 8 months ish it has been. We connect daily at night, and we are practicing together and growing together. So we feel better.
now she is teaching also.
Yeah, yeah. She started recently. So yeah, she is doing really well.
So how do you think that? Do you also want to teach online or offline?
Yeah, like not offline. It's not my cup of tea to offline, because I can't get it. Student, and I'm not interested in offline. I just want to give them one-on-one classes. I'm not into it grammar, right? So I just want
But
to.
every day you are touching grammar portion.
I'm not touching. I'm just watching this movie. And yeah, like grammar should be
Ah,
for
okay.
yourself. Maybe you are going to get some students, and if they are going to ask something, so you should be prepared yourself for that situation
Hmm.
handle. So yeah,
Yes.
like I'm not into it grammar earlier because I have done already my grammar and I know it was very hard. And I think when I was not learning my English, so I think after doing my schooling, I started working like I think I was not consistent about grammar. So I used to work on my tenses and each and everything I have done already. I'm done with grammar and yeah, like active, passive, direct, and direct. So these books are were I think I had already finished. So I was very serious about, grammar 2, 3 years ago. I have done. I just wanted to polish
Hmm.
my English speaking, but I had a fear, so that's why I was not starting my journey. So my teacher and my friend
Okay.
pushed me forward. Then I started doing it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't want to, I don't want to go an institute to, teach them grammar, and it's very frustrating. You have to shout a lot, and they are going to ask you, you have to dig deeper, you have to teach them profoundly each rules of grammar. I don't want to go inside the ocean. I just want to teach people one-on-one classes. It should be only communication, and I can teach them like phrasal verb, idiomatic expression, vocabulary, each and thing I can do. Talking about grammar, so no, it's not my forte to do. It's very ocean. You have to profoundly go. Hmm.
Let's
Yes.
see, like it up to you that whether you want to go offline or online. Because you said that in your village there is a no opportunity to go
Hmm.
for the speaking part. So I think that if you can make them understand, yeah, I can teach you in English, I can give you English environment. So
Oh,
maybe the one by one
you
person
don't
is
know.
comes
Like
to
it's
you
like
and they will start teaching.
teaching children. It's not my cup of tea. Like I can handle, young people like me. And talking about
Okay,
children, so it's
you don't
very
have that.
hard. It's not like I don't want to go in teaching line in term of like
Hmm.
science, math, and grammar portion. It's very frustrating. Earlier, I had already my mind. Okay, I'm not going to teaching. I'm not going to anywhere for
Hmm.
teach someone, especially math, and I'm not into it math. It's very terrible for me. You know, I'm not
But
liking
if
the
you are a
teach.
student of science,
Yeah, yeah,
but
I'm
if you are a
student of
student of
science, but
science,
yeah. I knew it's not for me. So I'm completely into it only grammar, and I think not grammar, English and computer field. So I want to, give people one-on-one classes. It
Hmm.
should be only related to spoken. How can they speak in
So is
English?
it,
Talking about grammar. So yeah, somewhere we need to have a knowledge about a bit grammar, but not fully.
but it is not easy to find online people for the coaching, right?
Yeah,
That
but when
you are
you
say
want
that we
to
can.
do so, you can do it. It depends on you.
Yeah.
Like Coach Pooja, so we can find there are many things, like we don't know. We don't know, like earlier
Hmm.
what happened there. There are many website, but you have to take subscription, and in this way you can find people.
Hmm. Hmm, hmm,
Yeah,
hmm.
you have to
Right.
pay
Right.
for it. Because I think one
Hmm.
and Pooja told me she connected with the one woman, and she was talking about. If you want to, find students, so you can find. It's easy, but you have to pay for it, and it looks like you have to fill the form. So then you can find. So there are many things, but if you are ready, so you can do it. Okay, you got stuck.